We, as your partners in insights, expertise, and innovation, are going to bring you some ideas for how you can turn every day into a reason to celebrate. And the idea is to really solve one of your biggest challenges, is how to help drive traffic to customers' bakeries, especially in between those holidays.
Yeah, we call them the in-betweens. And when we were preparing for this, I talked to Kathy a lot about that. And I said, when I had my bakery, it was always the big holidays, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. And we'd work so hard. And after those were over, we just sort of go, oh, and we'd sort of let our guard down. And there was a lot of sales that eluded us because there were opportunities to have a special day almost every day. I was telling you, I saw one of our little pieces, it said, make any day profitable. And I think if there's any one thing that I want people to take away from this webinar, after we're finished today, we're going to give you some tools that will allow you to make any day profitable.
I'm so excited about that because as a leader in baking and in marketing, Dawn Foods has the opportunity to leverage social media experts, PR experts, marketing and creative talent. And we have created some programming and some activations that we are giving to you as members of the RBA and as partners in our industry. So we are going to help you solve some of these common challenges, creating fresh marketing content when you may be so busy running your day-to-day operations, attracting customers, and boosting sales in between those major holidays. But Randy, what's the most important part about this?
It is with very little time required on your part and very little or no budget. We're going to leverage what you already have with our resources and help you be a premier marketer.
So we're going to get into how you can turn every day into a profitable day for your bakery. Welcome to the All-idays. So there are days to celebrate just about everything, every flavor, and everyone. And we're going to help you understand why holidays are right for your bakery. Number one, because they're essentially limited time offers, very limited time offers. They do drive traffic to bakeries. They create engagement opportunities for your customers. And we have the proof to show you that it does increase sales.
It sure does. It increases, like it says on the screen there, 65% of customers were motivated to come when you have a reason to bring them. You have a ready-made family on your Instagram and your Facebook feeds. What we want to help you do is learn how to better reach out to those people anytime that you want and create a holiday, a reason for them to connect with you.
That's exactly right. As marketing can be about branding and differentiation, and ideally, it's also about driving traffic and converting sales in your bakery. One of the reasons why holidays work so well is that your shoppers have shorter and shorter attention spans. Yeah. And there's more competition than ever for that impulse sale. We're also seeing this faster cycle of marketing, and social media gives you the opportunity to participate in that quickly and then stay relevant and stay on top of mind. But perhaps the biggest holiday of all is National Donut Day. This one deserves its own special slide. We were just talking about holidays, the power to generally increase sales 10%, 20, 25%. This one's the biggest.
It increases the donut sales on that day by 76%. And of course, Dawn has to celebrate National Donut Day. Dawn's roots are in donuts. We started as a donut company over 100 years ago. So that's where Dawn cut their teeth. We specialize in it and we help promote that. And we have so many resources available to people for National Donut Day, from posters to social media marketing ideas. And it'll all be part of the All-idays package as we go through. But we also have additional resources for that National Donut Day.
This is one of those holidays you definitely don't want to miss. There's probably already local media plans to cover it, probably even regional media. There are already ideas and opportunities for you to become the go-to bakery that gets featured on the news or gets picked up in one of those stories. So when you have an holiday like this, that's especially relevant, for example, to our business, and there will certainly be holidays especially relevant to what your bakery is known for, that's where you want to become the go-to person for any local news, any local writers, and of course, you can create that visibility on social media too.
And that's a great point, because as we go through the balance of our presentation, we're going to show you a lot of different days and holidays and ideas for those. Do not forget to communicate those to your local media outlets. You want to be known as the local expert to drive not only your customers, but the media to your location.
And speaking of local, everything we're sharing today is, of course, customizable. Make it your own.
We just had Pie Day just a few days ago, and most of the country is going to celebrate that with pizza pies or with pie pies or anything to go along with that. Well, in my home city, one of our area codes is 314. So it's become known as not just Pie Day, but 314 Day. So there's all types of places that celebrate that. My old bakery, Scott, who bought my shop, now had a 314 gooey butter cake day. So they sold this regional local staple, a gooey butter cake that's well known in our city, for $3.14. He had a social media campaign. He had an all-a-day.